Ladies, I'm here on the recap Game 3 of the ALDS between the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers, and the Mariners win 8-4. They take a 2-1 lead in this best of 5 series that they can clinch a spot in the American League Championship Series tomorrow. I think a little bit fun there in the 9th inning. They had to bring in Andres Munoz. After Caleb Ferguson gives up 3 runs, then they bring in Munoz, and he gets the final 3. I don't think the Mariners wanted to use Andres Munoz right there, but kind of had no choice because Caleb Ferguson kept getting behind on guys, giving up hits, gives up 3 runs. They had no choice but to put him in there to guarantee a win, not mess around. You can't fuck around on that spot and keep him in for any more batters. But I mean, even though the Tigers didn't win, I guess you got Seattle to use their closer today. But he's still going to be available tomorrow, I would say, most likely. He would be available still. But yeah, great win for the Mariners. They dominate pretty much really this whole game. Even though the score it's a 4-run game, it was a 7-run lead in the 9th inning before Caleb Ferguson gives up 3 runs. But Seattle really dominated pretty much the majority of this baseball game. I mean, I can't really say the Tigers showed much fight. Like, yeah, they scored 3 runs in the 9th inning, but it was off of Caleb Ferguson. And you still lost by 4 runs. You were down by 7. They were not really competitive throughout a majority of this baseball game. For the first 8 innings, they did not show up. Hell, the Mariners' relief retired like 10 straight at one point. They did not show up. And that's why this series might end tomorrow. There was no fight besides if you want to say the 9th inning, but I'm not going to give them too much credit. But yeah, Cal Rayleigh hit a 2-run homer. It turned out, but I guess it wasn't all meaningless, because if he didn't hit one, it would have been 6-4. Made a bit of a closer situation, so. But yeah, he hit his first home of the postseason. Man, this is incredible. This Mariners fan was in the crowd. He wearing a dump here t-shirt because Cal Rayleigh's nickname's Big Dumper. Why? I don't know. I guess he has a big dumper. He big ass. I don't know. And he dumped the baseball right there. But yeah, they're 1 win away from advancing to the ALCS for the first time since 2001. It's crazy. That was, 24 years ago? But yeah, the Tigers, I don't know what they need to do. Their offense, I just don't know if it's good enough. But with Cal Rayleigh, what he's been doing all season is beyond amazing. Like, I don't like that the Mariners had to turn to Munoz either, but they didn't use Matt Brash, so if needed, they have him to close. So they could use him. But the Mariners, for a majority of this game, really silenced the Detroit crowd. I haven't seen Detroit look that dead since the collapse they had at the end of the season. But Bryce Miller will get the Game 4 start, which, I don't know, man. Bryce Miller's been not too good this year. So the Tigers might have a chance, but they have to show more fight than they did today. You got to keep that energy throughout the whole game. You can't just do that down 8-20. You got to have energy from the start. And if they don't come out aggressive tomorrow, they're going to lose. We'll see who starts Game 4 for them. Hopefully an elimination game makes them lock in, but I sincerely doubt it. But who knows? Bryce Miller isn't really that good this year, so. This is what the Tigers, they haven't hit much since August. So, we'll see. But 8-4 ended up being your final. The Mariners take a 2-1 lead. Mariners up 2-1. The Tigers are down 1-2. Logan Gilbert today got the start. He went 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, 7 strikeouts for Logan Gilbert. Great start from Logan Gilbert. Really kept the Tigers lineup pretty quiet throughout this game, and Tigers offense takes terrible swings at times, especially Riley Green. Like, there's so many times where he looks good, but my lord. But Logan Gilbert was absolute dealing. The Mariners, I feel like, are just a superior team, and the Tigers didn't do enough at the trading deadline to me to get enough offense. They didn't get anything to improve their offense. They haven't hit much since August. So that was Logan Gilbert. He absolutely dealt. I know the Tigers lineup, but he still absolutely dealt wheeling and stealing and profiling. Jack Flaherty, 3.1 innings, 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts from Jack Flaherty. So yeah, not a great game from Jack Flaherty. Really struggled. Repeating a failed action and expecting a different outcome is the definition of insanity. I don't know if Jack Flaherty should be your starting pitcher too, unless they're saving Casey Mize for Game 4, which I'm assuming they are. That's who's going to be pitching, I'm guessing. But yeah, let's go to these damn bullpens. Tommy Kahnle, 0.2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Brent Herter, 1.2 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, no walks, 1 strikeout. Cater Montero, 2.1 innings, no hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. And Hannafy, 1 inning, 2 hits, 2 runs, no walks, no strikeouts. So 3 other 5 pitchers gave up runs. Let's go to Seattle Mariners. At one point, they retired, I believe, like 10 straight batters, I believe. Matt Brash, 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Edward Bazardo, 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts. Caleb Ferguson, 0.0 innings, 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, no strikeouts. He really struggled out there in the 9th inning. It was a 7-run lead. And then they had to bring in Andres Munoz. 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. You might not like that you had to use them there, but you don't want to fuck around. You got to get that win. Let's go to these damn offenses now. Rosarena, 2 for 5 and RBI. Cal Rayleigh, 2 for 4, a walk, 3 RBIs, and he had a homer. Julio, 0 for 5. Polanco, 0 for 4 and a walk. Josh Naylor, 0 for 5. Eugenio Suarez, 1 for 3, a walk and RBI with a homer. Canzone was 0 for 1, a walk and a run scored. Garver was 0 for 1, pinch hitting. Robles, 1 for 4, and Crawford, 2 for 2. A walk, 2 RBIs, and a homer. Great game from J.P. Crawford. For the Tigers, Carpenter 0 for 4 and an RBI. Torres 2 for 3. Keith 0 for 3. Riley Green 0 for 3. He had some ugly at-bats, I thought. I don't know, man. It's just like Riley Green. His at-bats just suck. Like, I don't know, man. It just feels like he's so average. Torkelson 1 for 4, 2 RBIs. McKinstry 0 for 3. Dingler 1 for 3. Meadows 0 for 3. And Baez 1 for 3. Pinch hitters, Ibanez 1 for 1 and RBI. Jones 0 for 0 and a walk. And Rogers 1 for 1. They used their pinch hitters, and they were able to get on base. But let's go over these damn stats here. Team stats. Seattle, 8 hits, 8 runs, 2 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th, 1 in the 6th, 1 in the 8th, 2 in the 9th. Detroit, 7 hits, 4 runs, 2 errors. Seattle had none, while Detroit had 7 hits, 4 runs, 1 in the 5th, and 3 in the 9th. Top of the 3rd on the left fielder, Riley Green's throwing error. Robles scores. Rosarena singles to score Crawford. Then top of the 4th, Eugenio Suarez homers. And then Cal Raleigh hits an RBI single. Bottom of the 5th, Carpenter grounded to a fielder's choice. But then top of the 6th, J.P. Crawford hits a solo homer. Top of the 8th, J.P. Crawford hits a sac fly. Top of the 9th, Cal Raleigh hits a 2-run homer. Bottom of the 9th, Torkelson with an RBI double and Ibanez with an RBI single. 8-4 is your final score, and one more win for Seattle tomorrow, and they'll be going to the American League Championship Series. So yeah, we'll see. I feel it's going to be kind of a pitching point. This is what I'm thinking for Game 4 for Seattle. Innings 1 and 2, Bryce Miller. Innings 3 and 4, you go with Hancock. Bullpen remainder of the game. It's kind of what I'm thinking, but we'll see. But yeah, Mariners dominate really this whole game from start to finish. I don't care about the final score. They dominate this whole game. Great outing from Logan Gilbert. The bullpen was pretty good for the most part.
That doesn't matter. This is Jersey Mike's
So let's go over the pitching matchup for tomorrow. Tomorrow's game is at 3:08 p.m. Eastern. So this could be the possible end of this series. It's elimination game for Detroit. And if Seattle wins, they move on. But tomorrow it'll be Bryce Miller and Casey Mize, 3:08 Eastern, FS1. If there is a Game 5, it would, I believe, be at 4:40 Eastern on Friday. That's if there is a Game 5. But we'll see what happens in Game 4 tomorrow in this series. So, yeah, leave a like, subscribe for more. Thanks, I'm out. Peace.